What is up, everybody? Day 3 of maintenance mode. For today's meal, we've got 250 grams of the triple berry blend. We've got 6 ounces of turkey, and we've got, 45 grams of cheese. This turkey's so good. You guys have to try it. Obviously, not without a little bit of mustard. 0 cal. Let me see. 0 cal. So, this is great. I love this. This is my favorite. I wish there was more condiments that were 0 cal, but for better or for worse, ketchup you still get. I think it's like 50 calories per serving for ketchup, and with like the low sugar, you get half of that. It's 25. But it's not bad. It's still half. It's half of, a full size, or not a full size, but a regular portion of serving size of the regular ketchup. So for less sugar, you get half of that. But luckily for mustard, there is no sugar. There's no calories. Does it have sugar? I don't know. No sugar. Zero sugar, zero carb, zero fat, zero protein. It's just a bunch of salt, pretty much. A bunch of sodium. But this is meal 1. I've got some work to do today, and then I'm going to try to hit the gym in the next few hours. Not sure how much luck I'll have with that because I do have a couple calls. But I'm working on posting or editing to post the video that I did yesterday. For it was kind of just like a pose down, just to kind of see where I'm at, kind of like a benchmark, and then for all you guys to see what 300 plus days of dieting got me. So, and it was pretty strict dieting. I mean, sure, I had like little treats here and there, but it wasn't anything crazy. I had a few, I can imagine I had a few days where I had an extensive amount of calories, but nothing too crazy and nothing to like really set me overboard and make me restart. And even if it did, you just have to keep going. You can't let one day or 2 days of eating like trash just completely, break you and make you lose your sense of wanting to diet just because you messed up a couple days. You're not gonna get fat immediately. You're not gonna lose all your progress. You might start to lose your progress, but as long as you get back on track, as long as you get back to what you were doing before you started fucking around, then I think you'll be okay. I never got to the point where I was like, oh, I'm worried I'm gonna lose all my progress. But I did get to the point where I was like, you know what? I think maybe I need to like lock in a little harder because I feel like I might be starting to get to the point of losing it. So I'm like, I'm just get back to it. Just keep doing it. Don't wait for somebody to tell you. Don't wait for your body to fucking show you. Oh, look, you're getting your little lonka back, your little fat tummy back. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Keep going. Keep pushing. I'm actually pretty excited with how I look now. I know it's been 300 plus days, and I didn't get exactly to where I wanted, but I'm not done yet. Like I said, this is only a detour. This maintenance phase is only a detour to get to where I want to get to, which is essentially is a 10%. I want like my abs to be like ripping through my skin. I'm not there yet. I still need some work. Obviously, I know that, but we'll get there in due time. I just need to, let my body breathe for a second, let it know I'm not in starvation mode, because I think that's what's been happening, is that my body believes that I'm dying. It's in like its last moments of like, oh my God, I can't let this little bit of fat go because then we'll die. So what I'm doing now is I'm just trying to let it reset, let it know that, we're good, we're not dying, we're actually, in fact, doing this on purpose. So it's okay. So this is going to take a few months and then an aggressive cut at the end of those few months. And then we'll check in again. Hopefully this works. I don't have a trainer. My trainer is the internet. So the internet and whatever, books I've been able to read, or pages of books, and documentaries that I've watched, like Pumping Iron. Yes, my favorite. But other than that, I think we're good. So this is a meal for today. I'm excited. I don't have to wait for anything to cook, which is great. I don't have to wait to cook the steak. I don't have to wait to cook the rice and the cheese. Well, the cheese is always there for me. Best friends. Love the cheese. But I think we're good. I'm going to get this down to hatch, get some more work done, and then for you guys, it'll be split second for meal number 2. For me, it'll be a few hours. It is 1 p.m., so I'll check in again around, I think, 4 or 5 for meal number 2. So what I didn't realize is that I've got, let's see, so I leave this week. I travel for work this week, and I leave on Thursday, and I come back on Saturday. So I didn't really plan for the food for this week, which is why for this meal we are carbo loading 125 grams of white rice. We're holding it back on the protein, 4 ounces of turkey, and we've got 80 grams of cheese. So I know I said I wanted to do a sandwich, but there's just not enough time. Tomorrow, by the time I get home, I feel like the stores will probably be closed or closing, and they will probably hate me if I ask to get, if I drop in there like the last 5 minutes before they close. So I'm going to avoid doing that. So I'll probably go tonight or sometime today. I want to go today, but I might still end up going tomorrow. I know that was confusing, but just bear with me. These are the thoughts going through. But I'm not having, those are all the carbs I'm having for today, so no more carbs after this meal. For the dinner, it's going to be just light protein and about the same amount of cheese, so just to get the fats in the system and the protein in the system. But it's leg day today, so that's why I definitely want to carb up. I did not, in fact, go to the gym yet, but I plan to go. As you can see, I've got my gym attire ready to go. So I'm going to head out after this meal, and I definitely wanted to carb up before going, just because I've been having trouble with recovery and being sore this last week. So like my muscles are right now I'm feeling better. I think my body's still adjusting to the extra calories and the extra carbs, but I know I've been kind of taking a little longer to recover from the gym. So I definitely wanted to be as beefed up as I could for today's lift, and I want to be able to have some food after, but I don't want to like stuff myself, right? So I figured instead of doing 60 grams of rice now and 60 later, I would just dump all 125 now and just have a solid ass meal. That way I can have a solid ass workout and we can call it a freaking day. Cause like I've said before, I've worked out on an empty stomach and it fucking sucks. And I'm about to throw in some pre-workout. So I don't want to do that on an empty stomach because that shit blows. So definitely gonna be carbed up and ready to go. But I'm excited to get this leg day in before my trip tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be a pretty chill day tomorrow. But even now, just with, just kind of like the office work that I've been doing, I'm not burning that many calories as I was last week. Like it's 5 o'clock and I'm barely at 1100. So I can imagine after the gym, it'll be like another 2 hours. After the gym, I'll probably be at 1400, and it'll already be like 7:30 by the time I'm done. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted, let you guys know. But I feel great. I feel good. I'm not sore today. I was sore yesterday. I'm not sore today. So I'm excited to get this leg day in, just get it out of the way, and, get the pump in and come home and eat and go to sleep. But I'll see you guys for dinner. We made it to the last meal. Um, it was a long gym sesh, long leg day. It was about an hour long. I was feeling a little bit better today. I think it might be, I don't know. I want to say, I don't know. I was going to say maybe it's the salt, but I mean, I've been eating the same amount of salt. I think it might have been that I was eating less salt with the turkey because the turkey wasn't seasoned or anything. And my steaks, the seasoning is just salt with like a bunch of different herbs. So I looked it up and it said something about your body being dehydrated pretty much, needing more salt, more electrolytes. So that might have been why I was feeling a little off the last couple workout sessions. But this one seemed good. I was able to stick it through all the way without any pre-workout. It was just me and, you know, them thoughts. But no, like the bad thoughts in your brain, not the booty thoughts, not the ones over there. No, not those. It was just me. Yeah, no, definitely creatine, no pre-workout. But this is the final meal for the night. And like I said before, the reason this is so small is because I didn't want like a huge meal at night. I don't want to go to bed with my stomach like super full, super, in like digestion mode. I want to be able to go to bed and just relax and get good sleep, get good recovery, especially in this kind of like transition mode that my body is kicking into. So I definitely don't want to strain my body more than whatever the hell is going on right now, because this is my first real cut, right? So this is the first time that I've ever done this. But that being said, I kind of know what to expect, but at the same token, the internet can only tell you so much. So I kind of know, but this is the first time I'm experiencing it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, I'm feeling great right now. I didn't have any pre-workout, so no twitchy eye. It was kind of a late workout. I think it was like 6. I got there at like 6. It was about an hour drive, but worth it. I love that gym. Definitely worth going to. And yeah, just stuck through it. Had a leg workout and made it back. Cooked some steak, or air fried some steak. It's right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I figured because I'm traveling and I'm not gonna be able to make food, I'm gonna have to stick to that turkey, right? Because that turkey you could just eat it on the go. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to be cooking in a hotel. So especially because I'm not gonna really have time to be cooking because I'm working, so I'm gonna be running around. So I figured if I can have a last meal before I fly, let's have some steak, rice, and cheese, like God intended. But I made this, so this is it. It was supposed to be 2 steaks, but now with 5 ounces being out of the one steak, that's about a pound and a half because they were a pound each. So yeah, I think I told you guys right. It's 5.2 ounces and 62 grams of cheese. Yeah, and like I said, it's a small meal. Don't want to be digesting. So that'll be it for tonight. Macros are pretty good. We're at 1689 calories out of 1700 because we had that bump. 149 grams of protein, 130 grams of carbs, and 61 grams of fat. I went over a little bit on the fat, but I'm not too worried. Um, I've got I've got the calories to spend, baby. So yeah, I mean, I'm I almost had this is crazy. I almost had a blow pop, like the little lollipops that have like gum in the middle, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to eat this, but I kind of don't. I was like, where are the nutrition facts on this? The label didn't have it. Crazy. Candy kids candy for kids didn't have a nutrition label, but whatever. It did have a barcode. So I scanned the barcode. That that thing was 70 calories. Can y'all believe that? 70 calories for a fucking popsicle that's like this big probably? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. 70 calories with I think 18 grams of carbs. That's all that was in it. There was no protein, there was no fats. I didn't look at the micronutrients. I'm sure it had a lot of fucking sugar. I didn't look at that though, but it just yeah, I was just shook. I was like damn near 100 calories for this little popsicle that I was about to finish in like 30 seconds. That's wild. So, with that being said, make sure you guys track your macros, people, track your calories. Every calorie counts. I mean, that's really it. Just track your shit. Track your shit. It's not super difficult. Just be mindful. Be mindful, track your shit, and be consistent. You know? That's all I got for you guys tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be at work, so it'll be a work meal and then probably just probably just a fat ass late night meal afterwards. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Not sure yet. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's meals.